She told me she had wanted to die that day. That day that she had wanted to die, when all the negative cliches rained down on her head like the sky, crashing in waves in on top of her. All the cliches, they rained down, they rained supreme in her lightless tunnel where she could not see the end but wanted it. The better days ahead might have been better if they just came to a head for once and for all. All the taller they are, the harder they fall. Well, she felt small, and yet there was still no end to her plummeting crawl into the depths of this pear-shaped mire of mind-paralysing isolation. The cliches. Cliches don't describe the darkest side. All I know is she told me she wanted to die that day. That day that she wanted to die. She told me this as if in fear of herself, as if some defect inside of her might breed self-destruction from deep, as if these feelings might once again creep back out and make her seek a final battle with them. She told me this as if she were weak, as if she had lost control of the mountainous molehills her own internal tectonic turmoil had boiled up and now embroiled. She could only passively pass self-judgment as she was foiled, and she folded and failed, and all she wanted was to die that day that she had wanted to die. But at the end of that day that she had wanted to die, she was still very much alive. Thanks to lying in bed for the longest time. Thanks to not mulling over methods of ending life. Thanks to some human strength inside that brewed self-preservation from deep. She lay there for the longest time in that all-consuming pain and waited and fought and endured until the time came when she forced herself out of bed. 20 minutes of yoga and the plateau was hit and she still felt shit, but no longer fit to die that day. Not that day that she had wanted to die. And she may see that day as a sign of some flaw or defect in her design. But to her I say, sometimes, no matter what people tell you, sometimes your molehills are mountains. And it's the best you could do in those days where you just want to curl up and cry and die, if all you can do is to lie in the bed with the thoughts in your head, that's absolutely fine. Forgive yourself, and we'll see you on the other side. Thank you.